it didn't start well, and I don't know. I mean, that threw you for a loop, and then you couldn't right the ship, or how bad? I mean, you can start like that. I mean, it's just not good.
Yeah, it's never good giving up an opening kickoff. We try to tell our guys as much as we can and work on as much as we can. Don't lose a game in the kick game. And I don't think we lost the game in the kick game by any means, but seconds in and down 7 already is, it's kind of a punch in the mouth a little bit, and you got to really, really dig. And they grabbed that momentum and just kept going with it, and we just couldn't get ourselves going offensively enough to really make even a dent in the first half.
Was the line the difference? I mean, it seemed that, that center is a house, and it just seemed like it didn't matter which way we went, we just couldn't get forward.
They're definitely the fastest defensive line we played. I mean, those two defensive tackles are not big kids. The nose is the big kid, but the defensive tackles were just so much faster than we've ever played against this year, and just beat us to spots over and over and over again in the first half. And we tried to make some on the fly adjustments in the first half, and then tried to shore some things up in the second half at halftime. But they just were so fast, and I don't think we were quite ready for that speed. I don't think we'd seen that kind of speed yet.
Yeah, and then on their offensive side of the ball again, and that hurry up. I've never seen a high school team do what they did.
Yeah, they don't ever really huddle, but they never play fast. And then they kind of got a decent lead, and then they decided to just kind of put their foot down and just go. And at the end of some of those drives, we didn't give up huge plays on that fast, but we were just sucking air at the end of it. And at that point, it was just hold on and do what you can. And they were good at what they did.
But and I don't know. I mean, the second half, at least the third quarter, you came out, you had a nice drive going right out of the gate, and then it stalled out. But it looked like, and the guys in the booth said too, it didn't look like there was any kind of a quit. In fact, they said, hey, let's go. We're going to play this game.
Yeah, we challenged them at halftime. We challenged them and said, we're going to play as hard as we can, do everything we can to get back in this, and we challenged them and, said the only thing that needs to stop us is the clock. If the clock runs out, the clock runs out, and we're down, that's fine, at that point. But we don't want to just roll over. And our guys didn't. We ran out of time. They got that running clock, and, you don't get the ball much after that.
Right.
But, we didn't quit. We played hard, and we can build with kids like that. We can continue to work with kids that are willing to work hard. And as long as they're willing to do that and make those choices, take advantage of those times they're on the field, we can continue to work with them, and I saw that in the second half for sure.
Mm-hmm. Which is, again, when you're going to be in a game like that, I guess that's the takeaway. And then once again, Grunder, I don't know which one it was, where he was in the pile and all of a sudden he busts out, and it's like, the kid, he just amazes me. His effort is just beyond reproach. You just anytime, I don't care if you got 6 guys in front of him, he's going to hit it hard, and if he goes down, he goes down. But if he can keep his feet, it's amazing what he does.
Yeah, Jace isn't perfect. He's the first one to tell you that. But if we could bottle his effort and bottle his energy on the field and just give it to everybody, it would be incredible, because he just has an extra gear that most people don't have. Most players don't have it. It's hard to get there, and he really does his best to try to bring guys along with him and encourage the best he can, and he does that by example. He's not a very vocal kid, but when you watch him giving his best effort, you kind of feel like you got to give yours, and that's the best kind of leader he can be, and we're I'm super proud of him, and we know what we're going to get with him week in and week out, and that's a luxury for sure.
Okay.